a monocord or Danville's 3/0 thread, quite a thick thread. In this case, it's orange. For the body, it's Glow Bright number 10. I'm going to be using some pens, Pantone pen, a couple of permanent markers. In this case, I'm going to use brown, black, and this is one of my favourite colours of the Pantones, is the 119. It's a nice olive, works extremely well. Now, wire. I'm going to be using a nice wire, a nice hot orange, and it's a UTC, and it's a small. Anyway, we'll get started. First, I like to do is put the lead foil in. Just simply, obviously, stick your side down to the hook, form your shape using the lead. Breaks off. Doesn't break off too well, you can trim it. If you want it a wee bit heavier, in this case I do, I'm just going to bulk up the body. In this case I'm going to come in a turn from the back, touching turns up, and finish turn and a half short of the head. Just building up your shape. You can add more on if you wish, it's up to you, but in this case that is fine. If it's a size 10 and a size 8, you easily get 3 layers plus one. And I'm using the back of my nail just to take away any wee ripples at the end where I broke it off on that shoe. Now what you want to do then is just get your thread on, start it off at the eye of the hook, take away your waste. Now sometimes what I like to do is tie it down as I go, any material, and I'm going to do this just now. Put the wire on the side, get a length of your Glow Bright floss, again we put it on the side, turn round about, pull it in, and then touch and turns, work your thread round the shank of the hook all the way till it touches the hook itself to that point there. Then come back up nice and tight, bind it all down, tidy up. UTC thread is very good for this fly as well. Now what I'm going to be doing here is just a wee half hitch just on the thread. It's just in case you bump the bobbin and it unravels. That stops that. Okay. Now I'm going to bring up my floss, just slightly flatten it out. Now as you wind up, do your turn, your next turn is slightly over the last, just forming your bug shape all the way up. Just take your time. So you get to this point here, come across your thread, nice and tight, 3 or 4 turns to hold, come in here and trim away the waste. Okay, so before I do anything else I'm going to tidy it up first. Again, wee half hitch, just to bring the wire up. Just do a turn, rub your fly all the way up using the wire. Keep going to this point here, catch it with your thread, across it, 90-degree bend into your wire, stops it pulling back. This point here, just again tie it down. Now with your wire, break it off by just simply bending it back and forward. You get a neater cut. Now before you do anything else, don't let the wire, the thread go. You straighten in for a finish. Okay, that's you. Trim away your waste. Really, that's your bug shape. Okay. Now this is what makes it different from this is what I came up with. super glue on the brush, on the top, all the way down. Okay, not right underneath, just on the top, on both sides. Now you must allow this to dry. You must dry at least for a good hour. Okay, I'm not sure that point at this point. Now what I've done, obviously I've tied another one. Got to leave that dry, you can't use it straight away. Just sit it down. And here's one I tied earlier, and the super glue is dry. Okay, exactly the same. Just colour it up now using your Pantone pens. Just obviously I start off with the lighter colour. In this case is the olive. Just on top, not on the underside, just leave it. That gives you your two-tone. Okay. Then what I like to do, you can do what you like, really, it's your fly. Obviously you're looking for colour combinations that actually work, so you can, you know, go even fancy or just touch with the brown and then colour the head up. There you go. And then a wee bit of black, which I like right at the head itself. And you could highlight the brown again, just with a wee touch of black. Okay. Now, one layer of super glue on there. And what I like to do is get my varnish now and come in and varnish the top of the fly. Your pen may run a wee bit, but don't worry too much, because I like the effect that you get used when that happens. It just mixes in with the varnish and looks great. Just a bit more varnish. I'm just making sure it's all the way around. Now, this is the technique that I like. Now I've got a scalpel blade here. Brand new scalpel blade. Very sharp, just be careful with it. Now, in between the wire, I touch the scalpel blade. Just lightly. And you'll see legs appearing. You don't want to go too deep. Just take your time. See how it's pulling out. Now, normally I would wait till that dries first, but just to show you, I'm going to come in here with a wee bit of Velcro. Just catch these fibres and bring them out a wee bit. Bring them out just. If you do this when it's wet, you may have a chance to may touch the varnish, but and there you go.